how the queue is running already. Hello everyone and welcome to the last episode of this year's Stenden TV magazine. My name is Karim and I am your host for this episode. The topics of today are the end of the first MEM year at Stenden, festival preparation, the Hockey World Cup, as well as the operating system of Apple via Android. The first item that we have for you today is a reflection of the first year. The first year MEM students were interviewed and had the chance to reflect on their year. How did it go? Well, we're about to find out.
Hi, my name is Tobias and summer break is almost here. In only 2 months from now, all the seats will be taken by new students who are eager to learn. Not even a year ago, many people came to Stenden to study media and entertainment management. But how did their year go? We met and asked them.
Fascinating.
Surprising.
I would say amazing.
Remarkable.
Can I try with 2 words?
I think fun, spontaneous.
I would say it's stressful and funny.
Easy. Wait, that's one word, right?
Study start week. Study start week.
Study start week.
Parties.
The study start week. It was the study start week. It's for you, Linda!
To be honest, not really. No, I expected way more practical things, and only media operations has the practical thing, what I really like, but I expected more practical.
So far it's quite okay. I don't have really a purpose when it comes to studying, and it was quite fun, so.
Yes, it did a bit, but I thought I would be more creative and we would have like more operations. But actually I learned quite a lot, so it did meet my expectations for now.
Yes, it did. To the fullest.
I would miss you.
During my first year I met a lot of people, so it's not easy to say only one name.
I'm probably gonna miss my Rico, because he is probably the best cameraman ever.
Hanneke. Yeah, also a student here at MEM, and I really like her because we always talk Frisian to each other, and ze is zo leuk, Famke.
I would say it's like there is one janitor and he's really friendly and he always says hi, so I think that's him.
I'm going to read you my PBL homework because I miss Stenden a lot. And I will also look through the module book. Is the module book going to be on then? No?
Finally read a book and finish it.
Drink a lot, go out a lot.
And scoring some beautiful ladies.
So that's what the students think about their first year and we can't wait to see what happens next. And now there's only one thing left to say. What time is it? Summertime!
Our first guest for today is Elle van Petersen. She just finished her first year at Stenden and she'll tell us about her experiences in her first year of studying MEM. Elle, thank you very much for coming. Nice
Thank
of you to
you
have
for
here.
having me.
So why did you decide to study MEM in the first place?
I actually studied acting and dancing before, and then I moved to London to try out the acting. But it's very competitive, so it's really hard to actually earn your money with it.
Yes.
So I wanted to see what it's like to work behind the scenes and how the management works. So that's how I decided to come here and study MEM.
Any particular job you already have in mind? Or work field?
Well, not really, but obviously I'm interested in acting and films, movies, also television a bit, but mainly film. So it will probably be in that direction.
Okay, and so when you began this study, what were your expectations?
Well, it's a management study, so I expected that we would learn how to lead, how to be a good leader, and yeah, mainly how you can run a company, how it all works.
Mm-hmm. How be a manager.
Exactly.
And did it meet your expectations?
It did in some areas. Others, well, I didn't expect the system to be like this with PBL, and it's more, we do it ourselves more than I expected, but I like it so far.
You like it so far?
Yeah.
So it is a little bit different,
Yeah,
but you are happy to be here still.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay. And what do you like most about MEM?
I like that you get to be so creative. You have to come up with your own ideas and yeah, just really put them into practice. So that's really nice. Especially now in my last module, I'm in the learning company for media operations. So you're working on the different sectors, and you get to be really creative with that.
Okay. So do you have creative freedom in the media company?
Yeah,
learning company?
exactly. You really get to, the things that you love or the things that you're passionate about, you really get to put that into your ideas and into the sectors that you're working on.
And which sector did you like most?
That's a hard question. I liked AV a lot, and I
Okay.
also like print. Right now I'm on music, which is also a really nice sector.
And in music you have to get a band and go with them to the studio.
Exactly,
So
yeah.
how did that go?
It went really well, actually. We found a really nice band, and we went into the recording studio last Tuesday to record the song. And you really get the experience, what it's like to work in the music sector and actually record songs.
Okay. And did you have also fun with your fellow students?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Everybody, well, most of the students are really motivated to come up with something creative, with something nice. So, yeah, we'll have lots of fun.
Can you name one specific fun that happened, like in the learning company? Or?
Well, what I like about most is that we get to be all together, so you can help each other out. And, well, sometimes we just can't get enough of each other, and we'll go to the big yellow M and have dinner together and just, yeah.
So it's
just
like
have fun.
one group of happy students.
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds like you have had a really great year.
Yeah,
All right.
I did.
Thank you for coming, Elle.
You're welcome.
Now that we just have seen how hard students study at Stenden, we want to find out what they can do in their leisure time. Luckily, the festival season has started again, and a lot of events will take place in and around Leeuwarden. So let's prepare for such a great experience, guys.
Hello party people, my name is Natalia and I love going to festivals during the summer months. Luckily the festival season is starting again and a lot of different festivals will take place in the lovely Netherlands. But how do you actually prepare yourself for such events and make it a great experience? Let's find out. Now we are here in Stenden and we are going to interview some people that have been to festivals before. Hi, can I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, sure.
Have you been to festivals recently?
The beginning of May I went to Grosrock in Belgium, so yeah.
And did you enjoy it?
Yes, definitely.
What would you recommend to people that never been to festivals to bring to festivals?
With food and drinks, you mean? Yeah, well, with drinks, I guess just bring beer and water or wine. Just don't bring sodas or something, because that's just gonna be wasted. I mean, it lays in your tent all day. It's gonna be hot. It just loses taste. So just water and beer. And food, well, cereal. Beer.
Good.
Well, if you're going to a festival with a sleepover, you should take a tent for sure, but not only, you should have a sleeping bag as well. About food, it's good to have some sausages, bread for a nice barbecue. For lunch is really nice. That's a big part from the event festival, so it's good.
Beer, more beer.
Now let's go shopping.
still feel sad and blue.
Shopping is finished, now we need a tent. Now we are here on the festival camping site. I have a tent, so let's put it together.
I ain't got a lot of money, just a pocket full of love for you. Money really ain't worth nothing, this I know is true. But you can have a bunch of dollars, still feel sad and blue. Without a pocket full of love for you. I just wanna kiss and hug you, it's a pocket full of love.
My job here is ready. Welcome to the festival and back to the studio.
I don't need nothing sweet, cause you're my little honeybee.
Phew, never thought that going to a festival needs so much preparation beforehand. However, it also seems to be a lot of fun, doesn't it? Alright, I'm glad to have Robin Smith as our studio guest today. He's a student from Stenden University who loves going to festivals during the summer months. Hello Robin.
Hello man.
What's up?
Yeah, I'm fine. What about you, man?
I'm very good, thank you very much.
Good, man.
What was the last festival you attended?
I've been to Pinkpop and it was last weekend, so my throat's a little bit sore still, so I'm sorry for that.
Okay, so you went to Pinkpop.
Yeah.
And how was it?
Yeah, obviously it was great. I went for the lineups because I saw that the Rolling Stones would come in, Metallica was going there, John Mayer, Ed Sheeran, Paul Nutini. Well, when I saw those names, I thought like, oh my God, this is gonna be awesome.
I have to go.
I have to go there, yeah.
Okay, and which band did you like the most, or some bands?
Well, that's also the hard question. I personally really like Ed Sheeran because I think that yeah, it's a singer-songwriter, and for instance, Paolo Nutini and John Mayer, also songwriters. They went there with a band, but Ed Sheeran was there all alone.
Okay.
And he was playing with his loop pedal, so he was putting a whole show on his own.
On his own the whole time?
On his own the whole time.
Okay.
He was beatboxing, he was singing different singing lines, he was playing different guitar riffs and then looping them all.
Okay.
And then standing up and let the crowd all, yeah, it was just really awesome.
So that's pretty spectacular.
Yeah,
I've watched it myself on television. I liked Stromae very much.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen that as well?
Yeah, I've been seeing that, but the thing was, when I was there, I think the heat was at that moment like 33 or 34 degrees.
Okay, that's
so yeah, and it was very crowded. So like at the half of Stromae, we thought like, okay, this is not gonna go end well. We should go get something to drink. But while we were walking, it took us like half an hour to get to the other side. So then it was already finished. Yeah. But it was really good.
So you have to get something to drink. And in what way can you prepare yourself for such a festival? For people who haven't been to festivals as much as you have.
Yeah, that is a good question. The thing is, I think a lot of the people think, oh, we just have to go there and enjoy the music, but it takes a little preparation.
Yes.
For instance, getting there, because it's down in the south and we're here up in the north, so we had to get a car, we had to arrange that. Get a good tent, because the weather, which we had been expecting, was quite strange. In the days it was really warm. And at the nights there were thunderstorms and everything like that. And
you have to watch out for rain with your tent, of course.
Obviously, and furthermore, it's very costly. So when you go there, it's all very expensive. So take enough money with you, because otherwise you end up like broke and you have nothing to drink anymore, and that won't end.
So you have to get enough money, like a couple of €100 or something.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so that's very important. And any other advice you can give to our fellow students?
Well, yeah, get sun cream. When you are there on a festival terrain and you want to get into the shadow, well, not literally, but you almost have to pay for it, because there is so less space in the shadow. It's all in the open field, so really get a suntan or get a cap or something, because otherwise you get burned badly.
And of course, if you go to Pinkpop, you can get the famous Pinkpop,
the pink one,
the pink cap.
Yeah,
exactly.
you can get that one.
And so, any other festivals you're going to?
I was thinking about going to Rock Werchter.
Okay, that's in Belgium.
Yeah, it's in Belgium. Yeah, but I'm not sure yet, because I don't know when it is, but I think it's upcoming pretty soon.
Yeah, I think it's in July.
I think it's in July. Yeah, me too. Depends whether I'm on holiday or not, but maybe I'm still going over there. Yeah.
Okay, well, that sounds very nice, and Rock Werchter is also a very nice festival.
Yeah, it is.
I hope our fellow students will enjoy some festival also this holiday. Okay, with the upcoming Championship Soccer, a lot of people forget that there is another World Championship going on right now in The Hague, the World Championship Hockey. With both men and women having a great shot at becoming champions, Stenden Magazine TV checked the people in Leeuwarden how they feel about hockey and which role does the media play.
Hi everyone, I'm Lisa. With the Hockey World Championships taking place right now in The Hague, we are interested why there's not that much media coverage in the Netherlands. All the attention goes out to the soccer games. We are going to find out how big the attention is amongst the people in Leeuwarden. Hi, who do you think is going to win the World Championship?
The Netherlands.
If I must say a name, it will be Brazil, I think.
Brazil.
Of course, Brazil. I think the Netherlands.
But Brazil is not playing.
Yeah, Brazil is playing for football.
Yeah, but actually we were talking about the World Championship that is taking place right now in The Hague. Do you know which one that is?
Hockey.
But Brazil's not even playing.
Brazil's playing. World Championship? World Cup, right?
Well, it's actually taking place right now in The Hague. I don't know, maybe you know something?
No, I don't know what you mean.
I'm talking about hockey. It's taking place right now in the Netherlands.
For the women or for the guys?
We're talking about the World Championships hockey. They're taking place right now in The Hague.
I don't know. I don't know hockey.
Yes, and the men or the women's team?
Women's.
The women. And who's your favorite player?
I don't know a player of the team.
And but you like to watch hockey?
No.
You thought it was about football, didn't you?
Yes.
So now we know the opinions of the people in the city centre of Leeuwarden. We're going to ask our fellow students what they think about the games and the media attention. So hi Henriette, who do you think is going to win the World Championships?
Well, I think both women and male Dutch have a good chance of winning.
Yeah, and why do you think that?
Because they're just good players and they practice a lot. It's time for them to win again.
And how do you feel about the media coverage about the hockey games?
Well, it could be a bit more like with soccer, but yeah, hockey is for a different kind of people. So
yeah, is it still so, or is it just the image they have?
Well, they say it's still so. I don't know.
And why do you think that everything is so focused on a soccer game?
Because soccer or football is the biggest sport in the world and it's much more important and better to watch.
Hi, so how do you feel about the hockey games?
I don't have a real feeling about it, to be honest.
You know that the World Championships are taking place right now in The Hague?
I heard today the first time from it. One of my co-workers or co-students told me about it, but I really am not informed about it, to be honest.
So far the interviews with people from the city centre of Leeuwarden and Stenden. I think we can conclude that the attention for hockey is not that big amongst these people. But why is that? We're going to talk about that in the studio.
Quinten Poel is a pharmacy student who has played hockey for 11 years. He is also active on the new media platform YouTube, and we are interested in how he feels about the attention for the World Cup of Hockey. Thank you for coming, Quinten.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, how do you feel about the World Championship Hockey?
Well, I think it's great that this time around it's in The Hague, obviously in the country which in my opinion has the best women's and men's hockey teams.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're now in the half finals, I think.
Yeah, semi-finals. Yeah.
And how are the Dutch teams going?
Well, they're still in the running, so
yeah,
they have quite a big chance of winning. I really believe that they both are going to win. Actually.
You reckon that they both will become? Well, it's in the Netherlands, so should be. And so you saw in the item that the attention in the media for football is much bigger than hockey. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think it starts way down. Well, at an early age, people tend to just start playing the sport which everybody plays. And it's way easier to, when you as a kid start playing on the street, to just grab something that resembles a ball and start playing soccer.
Yeah.
So it's way easier to progress into joining a soccer team and start playing soccer than to, well, find something that resembles a stick and start playing hockey. So that way, more and more people start playing soccer instead of hockey, which then results in more media attention being for soccer.
Okay, that's
that's the reason behind it.
Very clear. And so, do you think the image of hockey plays a role?
Well, I don't really think it does nowadays. It used to. A few years back, people will still consider hockey players to be, well, of a higher class.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's the case anymore. It's just.
So it's becoming from a higher class into a more broader audience right now.
And that's really easy to see that more and more young girls are playing hockey, which leads to more and more boys playing hockey. And I think hockey will grow very.
So it has a growing potential, right?
Yeah, it has great growing potential.
That's good to hear. And do you think the media can help right now to help this grow, to make it more popular?
Yeah, I really think it can, but it's not really the job for the media to help a sport grow. The media will just follow what is most popular. And I think when hockey will grow, the media attention will grow with it.
Yeah.
But now soccer is the most popular sport, obviously, and that's why the most media attention is focused on soccer.
Exactly.
But I think it's really great to see how almost every match is on TV for this World Championship.
That's a start.
And
yes.
It wasn't like that earlier years, I think. Maybe it's just because it's in the Netherlands now, but...
That's like a little bit more, but I understand what you're saying. It should be more, the public should first give attention to hockey some more, now that it's here, and then the media can play a role.
Yes.
So, all right, let's all watch hockey together, this championship. Last week, Apple's presented a new version of its mobile operating system, namely iOS 8. There is an ongoing rivalry between Apple's iOS operating system and Google's Android operating system, with supporters for each side. But why do people prefer their system? And would they switch if they got the opportunity to do so? Let's find out.
Hello everyone, my name is Zara and I'm right here in the city center of Leeuwarden. Hardly any topic gets people as emotional as which operating system is the best, Apple's iOS or Google's Android. Today we are going to ask people on the street for their opinion. So let's go! Which operating system does your smartphone have?
Android.
If you could exchange it with an iPhone for free, would you do it or you would stick with your phone?
I would still stick with my phone.
Why is that?
I think iPhone is not compatible with all formats like MP3, and you have to change it to the Apple formats for music and video, etc. And everything else in my house is Samsung, so it's compatible with everything in my house. So I wouldn't change it for an iPhone.
Which operating system does your smartphone have?
Android.
Okay, why do you like it?
Because it's easy and I can do anything I want.
Okay, and if you would exchange it with an iPhone for free, would you do it or you would stick with your phone?
I would stick with my own phone, yeah.
Why is that?
Because I think iPhone doesn't really have the opportunity to expand. It's just really within a box and I don't want that.
Generally, why do you prefer iPhone than any other phones?
Well, first I had an Android, but I have a MacBook, so I guess it was more easy to have an iPhone than a Samsung.
So you feel that maybe Android is more complicated than
If you
iPhone?
use Apple and other Apple device, I guess it's more it's better for me. Yeah.
We hear different opinion from people on the street. Now we are going to interview an expert at iCenter about the new operating system.
Hi, I'm Mike. I'm an employee at iCenter Leeuwarden, and I've been working here for a while. So.
Could you please tell us which new features are there in iOS 8?
Well, there are a whole bunch, and I could name a few if you'd like. One of them is QuickType, which is a new feature which it's something like autocorrect, but it can complete your sentences for you, and it learns the way you speak, so it will answer in the way you talk. Unfortunately, it's not available in the Netherlands yet, so that would take a little while. I don't know how long.
And what do you think is the main aspect of differentiation between iOS and other operating systems?
The main difference is it's easy. In Android there are a lot of features, a lot of things hidden. You can tweak a lot, and you've got a choice of like 4 different operating systems in Android alone. And iOS just is the latest update, and that's it. It's easy to use, everything's easy to find, and it's not a hassle. It's just easy.
Thank you. We had different opinions from people on the street, and we learned about the new operating system from an expert. Now we are going back to the studio.
Our last guests today are Dimitris Klamanis and Human Nassimi. They are first-year MEM students and will discuss about the iOS and Android operating systems, respectively. Welcome here in the studio, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Yes. How are you doing today?
Great.
Fine.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'll start with you, Human.
Yes, please go ahead.
Why do you think the app market for your system, Android, is the best?
Well, unsurprisingly, the app market consists of more than 59% of the apps that are available for Google Play, and there are our applications available on which you can retrieve the apps that are for Android systems. So Apple is a bit on the short side here.
Okay, it's a bit on the short side. So what do you think, Dimitris?
I think that Apple is more protected because each app is completing the test of quality and protection, so it's completely safe, and there are no viruses in this iOS system. So I'm really calm that I have a strong protection of my files.
And you think Android doesn't have a strong protection?
Not so good yet.
Okay, and so many people say that Android has copied iOS because it was the first popular operating system. Do you think so?
I would absolutely disagree. I think that is just word of mouth that comes from uninformed sources. You could have the same example with Microsoft and Apple. Apple was a company it started in the late 1990s, and same as Microsoft. They have been competing with each other over decades. If you compare that respectively to Google and Apple on the media market, you see it's the same thing. Google has been in the market, Samsung has been in the market using those Google software. So this is just another thing. You cannot start who started what and who copied whom.
And Dimitris, what do you think?
I agree with Human. I think they don't copy anything. It's of course it's hard, difficult to get on the new market with some new fresh idea. Maybe they use something, but no.
But it isn't the whole copies.
Course, yeah.
Okay, well that's good. That's good to hear. And so some people say iOS is more complicated than Android. Other people say Android is more complicated than iOS. How do you think that happens?
I just strongly believe that Apple has a different approach on how to create platforms. You have with Apple in general, it's a more closed system.
It's a more closed system, so that would make it more less difficult or more difficult?
It's there's less. It's a bit more difficult to more information. But thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for coming here. This has been the last episode of Stenden magazine for this school year. We hope to see you all again after the summer break in September. Enjoy the sun, go to festivals and watch the Hockey World Cup right now. Goodbye and have a great holiday. See you next year.